And now, welcome everybody. So we have 5 of our 6 contestants tonight. Joan Bronca is not with us at the moment. Maybe she'll join a little later. Maybe she won't be able to make it. But everybody. And so we have 5 of our 6. Oh my goodness! I hear tonight. Joan Bronca talking. I have to turn that off. Okay, there we go.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So
On some
was I? Yeah. So
Hi.
she may or may not be able to make it, but in any case, we're going to watch her video. We're going to watch everybody's video, and we're going to talk about our experiences making these videos. And I think we'll just go in alphabetical order and start with our first name. So Andy, tell us, how was your experience making a 30-second masterpiece?
Well, it was interesting. Oh, is that me?
Sorry, Andy. That was me. Just getting ready.
I had great intentions to do something completely different than what I did. And after some experimenting, I just realized it wasn't going to work because of dry times and things like that. So I just switched gears completely.
Uh-huh.
And I did about, I don't know, 15, 18 quick drawings with Sharpie and watercolor. And I then selected the first one that I did.
Wow, wow. Kurt, do you have that video available for us to see? Oh, we can't hear you now.
Thought you were
I
doing
muted myself.
Okay.
It looks kind of weird on my computer, Mel. It looks like it's small. So just going to try to figure out what's going on with the video size. Zoom to fill. Let's so let me share my screen first.
Kurt is one of the founding fathers of 30 Seconds to Masterpiece.
Oh,
Nice.
That's
Okay.
funny. Okay, so
Hey, there it is. It
that's
is
me.
very tiny. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let's go.
Well, you can't really see it. It's not really coming. I got an
It's
idea.
not.
I'll share it.
Yeah, you tried, Mel.
I'll go to YouTube and share it from YouTube. Here we go. And let's go into my shorts. And there's, let me go down here.
I like this
My mother and I. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I like this whole format, the vertical orientation, and the way the whole thing looks is a lot better than it was last time.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, share sound, optimize for video sharing. Okay, and share. Okay, now you guys can see this page, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we
Thanks,
have
Ken.
30. Everybody can see it okay? I love your figure drawing skills, Andy. The volume, I hope I didn't make a mistake, because it was quieter in the recording that you gave me. There it is. All right.
Uh,
All
that's
right.
amazing.
Are you at the ocean?
no, I just use that as background noise.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
It was kind of like you were drawing in a tempest.
Yeah.
Great. That's
Yeah,
great.
it came through a lot louder than it
sorry.
sounded like.
If you want to think about
That's totally my
some way to
fault.
express the creative process, I think that's a pretty good metaphor. So I think it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was totally my fault. I made it much louder. It was quiet. It was quiet. I was like, oh, I can enhance the audio. And it went really loud. And I was like, oh, that sounds awesome. So I'm sorry if it's too loud.
No worries, no worries.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Well,
I had experimented with a couple different things. I had like recorded some things on a theremin and
Oh,
messed
wow.
around with like
Wow.
searching through different databases
That's
and
cool.
yeah,
I
it
wish
all
I
kind
had
of
a theremin.
sucked.
That would be amazing.
Waves it was.
It's very good. The waves, I obviously love them because yes. All right. So now let's check out Deanna's video.
Oh God, sorry.
No, now I know Deanna from,
I'm not an artist. I'm not a drawer.
I know her from New York City, and she's an amazing singer, and you are a drawer. It was great. So let me go back to it here, and here we go.
My contribution was musical. That's my song.
Yeah, but it's more than music. Check this out. This is so great. Well, I gotta.
Leave them at the door. Take off your shoes or fear you won't need them anymore.
Love it.
That's cool.
It's like performance art.
It was.
Yes. There we have Deanna's beautiful foot with her toe ring. And Deanna and I were talking about this video after she made it, and her shoe here, it says birdies, which is also like another like fly away kind of symbol, right, Deanna?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well,
I loved that.
it just kind of like I just did it. You know, I wanted to be part of your thing, and I'm grateful to be included. Thank you.
Oh,
So there's my
Deanna.
contribution. Blah!
Yeah, I
And the art-
want to show everybody my favorite part. It might be other people's favorite part. Well, one thing I really love is that she got marker on her foot. It kind of looks like maybe it's blood, but you're not really sure. And then
Take off your shoes or fear
yeah,
you won't need them anymore.
that's it. I love that.
There's just like a little pause before it gets scooted off screen.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, that's amazing.
Totally. Totally. So Deanna, how many takes did you do?
Oh, I think probably like 3.
That's good.
I was gonna guess 3.
Yeah, because I was just
Sweet.
like, because I had to time it. That's my song, and I had to find the.
Beautiful
Well,
song.
there was prep because I had to find out what made sense in the song. You know, at what point would 30 seconds make sense and go along with the video. You know what I mean? So that's.
There you go.
There was a lot going. There were a lot went into it, a lot more than we think, right?
Exactly.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah. Oh, yes.
You know, you got to get out the pen. You got to pick the color. You got to think about it. You know,
Yep.
you got to
Yep.
take off your shoes.
Yeah.
Definitely have to do that.
Yeah, we let my mom keep her shoes on for the video she made. We're gonna get to you last, Yaya, because your name starts with a Y.
Well, that's good.
For everybody out there in the
First.
internet world, if I kind of look like this Yaya lady, it's because she is in fact my dear loving mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
You made a beautiful baby. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta compliment you. I'm glad that I get a chance to do that. I love your daughter.
Thank you.
Aw, thanks.
Did a good
Deanna.
job.
So now
That's the best creation of all.
that's
She wins.
right.
That's it. Boom. Done.
Yeah. And we were all babies once. I love thinking about that. Like that's the weird.
No, I was hatched. Only kidding. All right.
So, Joel, let's go back to my share here. We'll go back to the page. Here we have Joel, who's working in oil paint with this piece.
Wow. wow.
I love the color.
I think the soundtrack might be my favorite part. Soundtrack.
Very cool, Joel.
Oh, that's so
So-
beautiful.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want that.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, it anyway, it wasn't like Andy. I went through a lot of changes, right? I kept thinking I was like try to simplify, but knowing me, and it's not a surprise that it was still too complicated. Even when I went to do it, like I was like, "God, this is still too complicated." And of course, yeah, I think it's been a while since I painted in oil, right? Actually, the last time was the last challenge. So I think there's just there were some ways that it was like with the last one, there somehow because I was painting on unprimed paper,
Yeah.
the paint was soaking, like the oil paint was soaking into the paint, into the paper, and you were able to work over it quicker, right? So it kind of mimicked a faster drying time. But that did not happen with this. And I thought it was going to, and it just didn't. And so it was supposed to be like more layers and transparency, just ended up becoming kind of mud.
Oh,
So,
well, let's get to the end of it because I disagree. I didn't think it looked like mud at the
well,
end.
this is the least muddy. Anyway, it was supposed to be a lot more. But,
Oh, okay. So you had done it. several
yeah, and there were a couple of takes that were a little bit better and stuff, but anyway, I think this is the one that turned out the best.
And what was that blue, that a paper that you were on with?
Yeah, it was just a crumpled up piece of paper, that I was like in an ideal world, if I had, if I had more than 30 seconds to do this, I probably could have taken 30 seconds just to make that print. But like to get like the right kind of wrinkles and texture and stuff. But as it was, it just kind of went, and what I got was what I got. Anyway, it's still kind of cool. I think
Yeah, it's great.
we
It's
still have
gorgeous.
we still
Was
have
your, was your,
a sense of space and kind of a travel, like you can kind of like travel through it. So I just think it's still kind of cool.
yeah, oh, totally. Were those stencil like I should call them more like masking. Like was that some kind of was it sticky at all? Like did the three pieces that you used stick together or was it with the paint that they stuck together? That because I noticed
No.
when you pulled them
I put
apart-
double stick tape on them so that when I put one on top of the other,
Nice.
then I could just pull it off with one.
That was brilliant because I was
Yeah.
wondering like how did he get his hand in there and pull all three off? And I watched it
Yeah.
multiple times where I finally realized, oh, they're stuck together and he just whipped them off all at once.
It's a whole choreography. It was-
Yeah, that was
I was-
excellent.
yeah.
That was
Oh, did you have any takes, Joel, where they didn't all come off? Like only some of them came off?
There were a couple, and actually most of them, it was unfortunate. Most of them really had a nice, cleanly defined square in the middle. This was probably the only one that didn't. But the other ones got much muddier, and this one actually retains a lot more. The color was clearer in it.
Yeah.
So, and there's overall more definition except for the middle. But anyway, but I think I had to mix the colors, and I feel like the way the colors are working is pretty good. So I like
Me
this one.
too. I think it's beautiful. I love it.
Cool.
30 seconds. Wow,
I
right?
know, but the one thing I like about this project, because it is frustrating, is the process of just simplifying and simplifying and simplifying. So I think it's cool. It's good stuff.
Yeah, totally. Okay, let's go back to our page here and let's see. Joel, Joan. Oh, I guess we should have done Joan first because that's J-O. Oh no, wait. Yeah, J-O-A. But anyway, we'll go to Joan now, and let me just make sure on my Zoom. I don't think she's waiting to come into the Zoom room. I would see that somewhere if she was. So okay, here, let's just.
Well, I was walking to my studio, and we have sometimes we see a lot of birds, but there was this great blue heron, and they're such majestic creatures. I stopped and I was watching it. When I was invited to do this 30-second masterpiece, I had no idea what I was going to do, but then I thought, oh, maybe I'll just do a drawing of that great blue heron. And we have them on Long Island too, and I've done paintings of them, and I really love those birds.
There.
God.
Oh, I love that.
It's
Here we
really
go.
cool.
Now, I happened to be with Joan when she made this because she came over to my place and I set up the camera for her, and we did about probably 15 takes or more. And then we did some vocal recordings, and then we landed on this guy, this particular drawing, and I think it came out amazing. I really love it. It's got this whole gesture to it, and it's so
Beautiful. I love
God,
that.
it's beautiful.
voice-
Yeah.
The storytelling of
telling the
it.
story.
That
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're sorry, Joan, that you're not here with us, because I know she would have more to say about it, her experience. But I think she had a good time. I think.
Yeah.
And anybody out there, if you're hearing this and you're like, oh, I'd like to do that, and if you live in my neighborhood, just let me know because I can arrange to help you if you need that. Okay, so that brings us to our buddy Kurt, right?
Wow.
That's
That's
amazing.
amazing.
Flourish at the end.
Yes.
That was glitter.
What's that like magic hand thing that happens at the end?
That's
That's
me
I
throwing
love that.
glitter on the
the
painting.
glitter, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was like some flamenco moves or something.
No.
I thought it was like a blessing, like you're blessed.
Yeah, I showed that to a friend at work and she just started laughing hysterical. She's like, what the hell did you just do there? And I'm just like, it was me trying to get the glitter out of my hand.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love the backlit, like the light, the lights coming from behind. Like that's so cool. That's so ingenious. The way that
It was
creates
I
separation
love
from the paint.
playing with these fiber lights, Joel. That's like I did that in the round one, and I was just like, oh, these would be perfect stars. That was the genesis of this. And then I didn't expect the translucence that actually happened when I put the paint on the vellum. As soon as I put the paint down on the vellum. My first takes were of the blue sky were just straight right across. And I'm just like, God, no, I want to make this more like, I guess is it Monet, where there's more sweeping skies. And so, that was why I did the sweeping pattern of the blue sky. And my original takes, Mel, I kind of shared this with Mel, my first set of takes were pretty good, but I didn't capture as much sky as I wanted to. And that was the bane of my existence right there, because I wasted like 3 frickin' whole days, trying to get that 30-second shot with the right, composition of stars. And this one was not quite perfect in that, I didn't get the green grass down at the bottom like enough. I would have gotten a little more green grass and the mountains would have been a little higher on the page. But at that point, I was like, I'm done. I'm broken,
That's amazing.
Well,
Yes,
we're
I
all
do.
very, very impressed, Kurt. I mean, like, really, seriously.
That's super
You
cool.
you outdid yourself.
I think so.
Yeah. And Kurt, you're already excited for doing another round 3, aren't you?
I have a whole new idea, like, a whole new thing, I don't know if I can do it in 30 seconds though. Just like, Joel says, it's like, can you do this? And you have to start thinking of ways to like, fit it all in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, bravo, Kurt. I'm speechless. Speechless.
I got to ask you, Mel, though, because you saw my first attempt. Was this attempt better than the first one, or?
I think it was comparable, like in terms of quality. So yeah, like you could have stopped at the first take that you gave me, or you could have you did what you did, and it's got improvements in some areas. But like the first take for me, those trees on the bottom are lit up better. Like they still a little
Yeah,
dark down there. So that's
exactly.
why I'm kind of partial to the first take, but really, you nailed
Yeah,
it. You nailed it. Like it's
yeah.
great.
Thank you,
It's
thank
great.
you. And I survived the all of this without a divorce yet.
Yeah, so that's good. And yeah,
There's still time.
not even joke about that. No divorce. No divorces on account of this show.
Yeah.
Family
Joel, so as I was like sharing this with Mel, and I'll just tell this one last story, Mel's like, "What the hell, Kurt?" And I'm just like, I want to surprise Joel. I don't want him to like, and then I freaking texted it to you by accident, and I'm like, damn, what the hell?
That was hilarious.
Joel and Kurt go way back. So
Note to self, I forget everything. So like like I'll watch a movie and I'll forget the ending. So like I can watch it over and over and over again. It's a curse and a blessing. So
yeah.
I totally forgot like that you had even sent it to me. Like I didn't even remember it until you just brought it up. So it was like in and out. But I did see it. And I was like, aha! I knew it.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. So that brings us to Yaya, right? So okay, I'm gonna tell everybody the story here.
That's good.
Second. So I went to visit my mom this week. My friend Chris, she got busy with her activism and stuff, so she couldn't take the time. We all know it takes way more than 30 seconds to create a 30-second masterpiece. So I recruited my mom, and oh, Deanna's in the waiting room. She got out and she's coming back in. Great.
Cool.
And Deanna, if you have to leave to get on a train, we totally understand. You can just do what you have to do. But anyway, so I was visiting my mom and I talked her into it, and let's see what we came up with. I think we did a really good job. And share. Here we go. We got Yaya here. That's her doing the grass. Telling like free. Telling free on there. Make sure we remember our plan.
That's awesome. I love that.
I had a lot of help. She
Yeah.
talked me into it. I don't know why. I do some art classes with my husband at his veterans art class once a month, and it's 90 minutes. So we do a
Oh,
lot of
that's
stuff
cool.
in an hour and a half. So she goes, "You can do it. You can do it." I said, in 30 seconds. I said, "It's bad enough for 90 minutes." So
I love the fork. with the grass. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, see,
That's
they like your like very special like idea that it all revolved around the fork. She started with like, okay, I'll do it. Let's do something with the fork. She showed me all these paintings that she had made with a fork. And
Wow.
and so then she also, Mom, you also decided on the cotton ball for the clouds, which I thought was a great idea.
right,
That's
right.
so cool.
Yeah. And I may have cut out the bird and the cat.
Yes, she did. She did the cutting.
That's a very nice.
My contributions were the fork, the grass fork, I should say, and then the clouds in the blue.
Yeah, and knowing where to put the cat, and I guess I laid down the bird. So yeah, it was really, really fun. I got to
Yeah.
have a little hand in it with her. And thank you, Mom. I'm so glad you got to join in on this round. And your video's doing great. You already have 17 likes.
All
Wow.
right.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know how the algorithm works on YouTube. I did post these all at the same time, and I'm going to post them all to my LinkedIn page, and you guys can feel free to post these wherever you want and to tell whoever you want to look at it and like it. And I think we had planned on, let me just go ahead and stop sharing so I can see all your faces bigger. I think we had planned on doing it next week, right, Kurt? But I thought like maybe we should let these things
Yeah.
be up for like 2 weeks so we could reconvene on like the 17th or something. Oh, Joan, I just got a text from Joan and it says, these are wonderful. Oh, sorry I can't make Zoom meeting, Melody. Thanks for your hard work. Oh, my pleasure, Joan. Thank you. Thank everybody for their hard work. This is so much fun. I love this. I loved seeing all the videos as they were coming in and editing them together and so yeah. So anyway, you can share them with whoever you want, have them like it, have them comment, and then in 2 weeks we will get together again and see who got the most likes and the most comments and we will give gold place away to someone, which is it's the place in your imagination, the pinnacle place of creativity in your imagination. And we'll announce silver place and bronze place, fourth place, fifth place, and sixth place. So, and that'll all be, dependent on the amount of votes and how much, whose video is the most popular on the internet. But
Well, I've got to say that all of the videos I've seen are just absolutely spectacular. All of you just really, did incredible art. 30 seconds, it seems like a long time kind of when you're talking about it, but when you're in that 30 seconds, it's like crazy impossible.
it is. It's so weird the way when you're doing it, it's like, 15 seconds, like, oh no,
Yeah.
like, oh, tree, bird, like, ah.
Yeah.
And then when you're watching it, yeah, it's wastes 30 seconds is I don't know. It says something about reality right now and like
Yeah.
this the reels, all the people watching TikTok and watching reels. Like this game show has something to do with all of that. It's like feeding on that, but it's trying, I don't know, there's something magical
Yeah.
about what we're doing here. And I'm so glad that everybody was a part of it.
Yeah, my brain can barely process all the imagery that I see in 30 seconds. It takes longer than that, and that's why I'm like, Mel, can we please make this 40 seconds? No, but 30 seconds is tough and it's a challenge and it's beautiful, and I don't know.
I think you have to get
All
really
good.
creative with 30 seconds. So
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
though it's very frustrating, I think it's still that's why it's a challenge.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so I hope everyone will join us in a couple weeks. I will let you all know the exact date. I think it's going to be like August. It'll be Sunday. I think it's August 17th. August 17th, if that works for everybody. Same time, 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will see what the public says after 2 weeks, and already like these videos have gotten more views than when we did the horizontal,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Really?
Because
Like,
they're
well,
on-
yeah, like
yeah.
they're like Yaya's videos got over 1,000 views already. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Holy crap! She's gonna go viral.
Yeah, it's possible. She might. She
Well,
might.
That's thanks to Melody.
So yeah, we'll see what happens. And thank you all. Does anybody have anything else they want to say about their experience before we sign off here?
I want it, Mel. I want to hear a little more from Andy. I want to hear, how he felt about the whole experience.
I thought it was, I mean, obviously it was very challenging, and there was a lot of like in the moment adaptation, so that, when you're in that moment, you're kind of like in this weird space where you're making, hundreds of decisions and micro decisions, but also still trying to, have that conversation with the piece and allow for chance to happen. And it's this really interesting way to work, where you have this idea, but it's no matter what you do, that idea is not going to be, obtained just by the sheer limitation of time.
Yeah.
And so it's
Oh, I would love to show, Andy, if you don't mind, I would love to show people the pictures that you sent of the ones that you did,
yeah.
Those were so cool. Let me just see if I can get them out and screen share them here. 30 seconds.
How many takes did you do, Andy?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
We can count. I did 3 per sheet, and
Okay,
I
let
think
me
I did
let me
5
share
or 6 sheets.
let me share this.
But I waited till the last minute because it completely slipped my mind. And then I was at home away from all of my art supplies. You can see in the wooden thing with the little girl,
Yeah.
that's my daughter, and we had to fashion a little stand for the
Yeah.
phone. We have since transformed that into a dog bed for our next door neighbors' pugs.
Oh, nice.
Cool. And there's like a little hole cut out, right? Where you
Yeah,
put
there's
got your
a
camera.
hole cut out with a piece of cardboard with another smaller hole cut out. And it was fun, like, my 6-year-old daughter still in her gymnastics clothes, and I let her use the jigsaw to cut out the hole, as they're guiding her. It was a fun thing to do together.
That is very cool. There's the final piece. And then look at this.
Oh,
Look
nice.
at all those. Now, were you able to do like the ones with the multiple colors and stuff? They're so beautiful, but were they, I'm
are.
gonna guess that they were over 30 seconds.
No, they were all 30 they were maybe under 30 seconds,
What?
but
Really?
yeah.
Oh,
So I
wow.
just had, 3 different brushes loaded up with Crayola watercolor,
Oh,
and
wow.
slopped it down there.
You should
And
share
I
some of
wish
those
that I had,
takes.
been able to do that on the one that I actually submitted.
Hmm.
But with all the other ones, there was just something that irritated me,
Oh,
Mhm.
about each individual one. And
uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Oh,
so,
man. When you sent them, I mean, I'm so curious now. I would love to see them, like the color. I really like the one that has the blue mountains and this like red blob in the sky, and it's like standing there on its like triangle base there,
yeah,
You know which one I'm talking about.
yeah. I can't remember what irritated me about that one, but there was
Upper
something like
center.
that
Is that
red blob.
upper center?
Hmm?
Is that the upper center one? like top of the
Oh, can you see my cursor?
Oh, there, yeah, yeah, right there. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I really love that one.
The upper center one, I actually knocked my watercolor like brushes off.
Is
So
that
I
this
just had to
one,
like
Kurt?
dip my hands in there and smear it around.
Two above it.
Yeah,
This one.
that
Yeah,
one.
right there.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, they're all really cool. Really cool. So, yes.
Very cool.
Let me stop sharing. There we go. Yeah. And Kurt, we know you created some crazy setup to do yours as well.
It did, and that's just it, Andy. All of the lessons learned from the first round, I brought into the second. All of the stuff I built to do my first art in round one, I brought into round two. So, dude, bring all of that stuff. Don't disassemble it. Make it ready for round three.
Yeah.
Well, it's a dog bed now.
Yeah.
Recover
It's
it.
a really janky but thoughtful dog bed that my daughter made.
Yaya and I used a coffee table, a little like a folding table, a little folding like
TV tray
Yeah.
table.
I've
TV
got
tray
a
table.
stand up at work,
that. And
but
I
forgot it.
actually had bought a something like this. This one goes on your head and it has this thing that attaches to it. So I had one that goes on your chest and has the thing that you can attach. So I strapped that to the TV table and used that to hold
Oh,
and film
okay.
because I was at her house, so I didn't have all my gear like I did with Jones, helping Joan do hers. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we had fun thinning the paint out.
Yeah, Yaya had a lot of thick globby paint, so we had to work
Oh,
on
Oh,
old.
wow.
no.
So, Kurt, any other questions do you have for any other of the participants or?
No, I just thought this was an exceptional experience, and I can't wait to see what happens, out of it. Really, the pieces that I saw were absolutely exceptional, really. And I'm not one to judge. All of you have to understand. My background is not art at all, and I really enjoy what I saw. You guys really killed it, and this is an experience that I'm just trying to experience with Mel, and I told my wife at the end of like the last take, I'm just like, oh my God, I think I picked the wrong career. God damn it,
As opposed to what, being an artist?
Well, I don't really want to be a poor artist, but
Uh-huh.
I think I probably would have had a happy existence, creating,
Well,
You
you
can
are
still
going to
do that. I
retire from
mean,
your
I-
awesome.
Yeah, you're doing it now. This is
Yeah,
Engineer-
most of the
engineering
artists I
Yeah.
know have day jobs too because that's just the way it goes.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
have an intention for 30 seconds and you make that intention and you can create anything, and that is art. That's in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe not so articulate, but yeah.
Yeah, Kurt,
Yeah.
you've had a really good day job. You are an artist with a great engineering day job.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that will feed your art, which it does, I think,
Yeah. So, my final sentence on this, that I say to everybody is after the end and I submitted my submission to Mel, I'm just like, okay, Mel, what are the rules for round three? I woke up with a dream of round three. I'm ready to go, and she's just like, cool your jets, Kurt. Okay. We gotta get,
We haven't even gone live with round 2 yet, and he's ready
yeah, exactly.
for rule changes for round 3. Well, I think we landed on the vertical format. I think that's really cool, right? Joel said he thought that was better. Andy, you didn't do a horizontal format, or Deanna didn't get to experience the horizontal, but Kurt, you did the horizontal. And what do you think about vertical? Vertical? I mean,
Yeah, I did vertical. Yeah, I think we should do
more
vertical.
views. Right away, it gets more views. As a 30-second format, the vertical gets more views
Yeah.
right away.
Mhm.
Well, I think that we all
Absolutely.
come from a time where we're used to seeing everything, as a movie or, horizontal format. But I think that on like social media and everything, it's vertical all the way.
Yeah, yeah,
Instagram, TikTok, that's where it is.
right. Yep. I would have to say. So round 3 will be vertical. I
Yep.
can tell you that much, Kurt.
All right, I'm gonna try and show you guys this, and maybe it will work, and maybe it won't, but that is the dog bed.
Oh,
Oh,
Very sweet.
Let
oh,
me see if I
nice.
can get that a little better.
Yeah, yeah. Almost. We almost
Yeah.
had it.
Kind of
focused.
autofocus.
There we go. There we go. Oh,
Ah,
and it comes in there.
there he is.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just move it around some. It'll
Yeah.
all come into focus.
Very sweet.
That's pretty impressive. It went from being basically a tripod kind of esque thing to a dog bed. Very impressive.
oh. Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Deanna.
Bye.
Get home safely. Thanks for
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
out, Harlem.
I
So that you-
misread it's near where you used to live, actually. So.
It is. I used to live
Yeah.
on 117th Street. I was more on the east side between First Avenue and Pleasant.
Yeah.
410 East 117. You're over on the west side right now, right?
Yeah. I couldn't make it in time, but I did it. We made it on time thanks to modern technology, the phone. I mean, anyway, next time I'll be less hectic. Nice to meet you all, and you're all wonderful.
Nice
and
meeting you.
I'm so grateful for the experience, and
Everybody
I look
check out
forward to the next
Deanna's
time.
music. Deanna's got the most beautiful voice, in my humble opinion. And if anybody gets to see her live in New York City, you're playing a show coming up.
Saturday night, yeah, I'll be in Penzi, yeah.
Nice.
But well, I wish I were with you all somehow. I am actually.
Yeah.
Look at the craziness. It's so crazy around here. Woo! 30 seconds to masterpiece.
Wow. Yes.
New York,
Sure.
live from New
It's a
York City.
masterpiece. All right, everybody.
Bye, guys. Much
Until
love.
we
Bye.
reconvene. Yes.
Okay.
Good night,
Bye.
Deanna.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Everybody.
Bye.